Hello there and welcome. Today I just kind of wanted to play a game that had been suggested to me that had released in the last couple of days called Meltopia. My understanding of this game is that you are basically thawing out part of the world in order to locate bones and fossil pieces for a particular animal that is now extinct. So we're going to jump in, see what the game is about, and see if it's any good. Let's get going. Not entirely sure how we got wood out of a snowman, but still. Okay, that intro gave me a bit of vibes of like, you know, the mobile game ads that you get. It gave me the vibe of that, if I'm completely honest. But still, here we are. So, I guess we've got to go for this thing. Found an artifact, bring it to the stove. Bring it to stove to melt the ice. And it's screaming at me. Melt. Melt gun. Find the melt gun. Cool. So, what we got in here? So we can run. Some bookcases. A door. Oh. Artifacts. Crafting and upgrading, a trader. Cool. So let's get cracking on, shall we? Those carts. Is that a bomb? That's a bomb. Another area. Broken door. Melt the snow. That was something about... Oh, this. So set that on fire. And then that allows it to be refilled. Allows my gun to be refilled or something. Let's try and uncover some things. A boot. Fuel critical. Recharge. Fuel tank. Fill energy. Dynamite for 100. Can't afford that. Sell all the items for 3. Gets me 10 money. Refuel gun. Bill. Oh, they didn't cost us any money. Okay. I was just looking at the wrong thing. Another item. New resource. Make sure we don't leave anything behind at the top. Fuel critical. All that's sold. Refuel the gun first. And then upgrade your melt gun. Okay. 10. We can do that. 50 is the next upgrade. Or 10 for the fuel. It gets an extra 50%, so I am tempted to do that. Trader. Warmth. Or is that just how much warmth we can have and then how much inventory? Okay. That's handy. Handy to know. That we can upgrade those. So I'm going up to the top so that we don't miss out on any resources. Which is money. Oh, inventory full. Sell everything for 15. Fuel tank. Oh, let's refill fuel. Yeah, probably need to upgrade the backpack next. So that we can actually pick up all the things we find. $49. Oh, I was so close to getting money for the rucksack upgrade. Refill the gun. It's a good thing that the refilling of the gun is free. I'll just grab the last couple of bits. Did uncover. Inventory full, and then we are going to go ahead and upgrade our rucksack. Probably don't need to do the warmth just yet, but we are going to do it anyway because it's cheap. How much is the gun? 50. So a couple more items, we should be able to upgrade that. Probably don't need to be getting into all these nooks and crannies, but you never know. Out of fuel. Get that refilled. I get the feeling we probably actually want to be following that string. Actually making a bit of progress rather than collecting all this junk here. But this junk is going to give me a nice strong foothold in progress, I think. Okay. Sell all the items, refill the gun, and then upgrade the melt gun again. Ooh, we can't quite do the fuel. Or any of that. That's fine. Hopefully that makes it all quicker. Trying to find all the junk we can, to be honest. More money is good. Fuel full. Empty, rather. Let's start making a bit of headway on the ground layer. He says immediately then going higher. What happens if we set fire to this? Nothing. So we've got 119. What do we want to upgrade? Inventory's not that critical at the moment. I reckon we probably go for the fuel again. And then let's follow the string for a little bit. We'll keep the option for mining up there and such available, but we're going to follow the guide string. Do a bit of a dig in. Probably find several items anyway along the way. Let's get a bit of progression. Oh, we filled the inventory. I hear a whir sound of an artifact, which is probably at the end of this string. Yep, there it is. Ooh, I can grab it. Let's take that back. That was probably something that would have been worth having earlier, no doubt. Melt it. It's a bone. Add bones. We've got a leg. That's good. Sell the resources, refill the energy. We probably do want to get the inventory now. And we're going to go back in and collect all of that stuff that we just sort of abandoned as we were going through. And we're already full, even with the new larger rucksack. It's a little wider so that I'm not juddering against it so much. Decent amount of money off it as well. Let's get all the stuff that we can obviously see in the walls. We don't need to do what I would normally do, which is dig every little bit of snow out. That isn't something we need to do. Something I would typically do. But we don't... Oh! We don't need to. Okay, this is a new section. I'm just going to make it a little easier to walk through. Melt the snowman. Oh, it's inside the snowman. Okay. Let's get that generator going. Oh, there's two. There's one on that side and one on that side. Treasure chest. What's this got? Treasure! Just straight up 50 quid. Not bad. Get our stuff sold, refill the fuel, go buy some upgrades and see how that does us. Probably actually the inventory I want to upgrade. Maybe the warmth as well. Keep pushing through though. I wonder if we can just... if there is just a straight path that we can take. So we don't have to curve around. I might expand the path a little bit, since it doesn't cost us any fuel or anything, it's just a time thing. Or rather, when I say it doesn't cost us any fuel, it doesn't cost us anything to refuel, is what I mean. Plus it gets us more money anyway. Just a straighter run saves us more time later. We're not having to wind our way in and out. Plus we find more bits and pieces to sell. Quite a cozy, simple little game, to be fair. Not much stress. All you're doing is clearing. Cool. Now then, if I could sell and such in this area, that'd be great. Okay, so that doesn't turn. I need to go get some more fuel. That is the one downside of this. It's just having to run back and forwards, which I suppose is the point of getting the fuel tanks. 180, we do have enough, technically. Oh. Do I want to buy any fuel tanks? It probably is worth doing. I'm going to go for the melt gun, though. Oh, improved power and speed of the melt gun. That's what it does. Upgrade your gun capacity. I see. Let's go get our next artifact. Plenty of junk. This way somewhere. No, I've gone past it. Where is it? It's somewhere in there. I kind of want to find the side walls. And then the ceilings. I want to make it a much more open area. There's definitely part of me that wants to completely clear this out on top. Just because that's the way my brain seems to work. Can't seem to move. Kind of don't want to leave the top unmelted. 278. Let's go buy another upgrade. We don't need to do the inventory. Let's get the fuel upgraded. Pretty big fuel tank now. Should be able to get right into the corners with this. Shame you can't seem to crouch, because this ceiling is causing me problems now. Okay, I think it's time to clear out the last of this. Definitely doing things I don't need to do here, but still. This is the way I tend to play games. It's probably good enough for now. Definitely didn't need to do that though. Get those sold, refill that, and there is now enough money to upgrade something else, because we needed 300 for something, and it was the melt gun. And now we can try and find that artifact again. Ah, there it is. It was below me. Let's get it melted. Oh. Stove part. Upgrade stove. Didn't realise we could upgrade this. What exactly did that do? I am not sure. But, oh well. 270, let's get the fuel upgraded once more and then make some more progress. I'm going to check that room where that stove piece was in to see if there's any more, like, further in, like any more passages or anything towards the back. Also, it's a good source of things, it seems. Inventory full. Is this the way we're supposed to go anyway? Because I thought we were supposed to go straight on. But the fact this just keeps going makes me think actually this is the way we're supposed to go. Yep, I think we upgrade our inventory again. Next. So I thought we were supposed to go that way. For now, though, let's grab all the bits we uncovered. So we've unlocked quite a bit of the junk from the snow at this point. Could just be like a storeroom. Stuff. Look at how much stuff is falling out. I think we do need to upgrade the inventory next. Yeah, we're going to sell that, come back, grab all of that stuff, make some money, and upgrade the inventory. Ooh, 87, not a bad haul. And I'm glad we made that wider as well, so that we could just run straight between rather than having to go through a winding path. Inventory full already. Well, do you know what? For a second there, I forgot I was actually recording, and I just kind of got sucked into the game a bit. So I've probably cut out a lot of that, or sped it up, but either way, I'm enjoying the game, and clearly forgetting that I'm recording, which is not a bad thing necessarily. Oh, 600. Let's get the inventory upgrade. It's a lot of wood available. Clear out some of this, since we've actually dug a fair distance down back there. Quite a lot actually still buried. on this low level. Inventory's already full. Let's go sell, let's go refill, let's go warm up. $153, not bad. I think it was 600 we needed to get to for the next gun upgrade. Ooh. Good amount of resources. Already got a full rucksack. Oh, there is actually something through here. I was kind of just continuing to come through here just because... Well, quite literally just because. There was things to clean up, or things to melt, and items to grab for selling. It's quite honestly the reason I came through here. I'm going to melt this down though, because now that we're through, I want the path to be as easy as possible. Fuel's getting quite low. Oh, fuel's empty. Let's have a quick look in here. There's a thing. A hook. Oh. Okay, so it's like swinging me through. Speeds it up. Ooh, that is nice. It is also a reason to dig more out, because it can then at least help pull you along. I can do that and it'll move me faster. And with the roof out, I can actually hook to the roof. So it does give an incentive to actually do what I'm doing. Inventory full again. I really, really need to upgrade my inventory again. Also, I'm going to do a little bit more clearing out here. While I've got the fuel spare. Bit unnecessary, that hook, but doesn't really matter. Oh, but I did skip all of that junk. So I didn't necessarily need to come this way, but it did unveil a very useful item. And I imagine actually that I will get to a point where the hook is actively needed, at a guess. At which point it would then make me come back and dig this out anyway. So I kind of got ahead of it. I got ahead of myself, let's be honest. Since we've got the spare inventory space and spare fuel, I'm going to push this along. all thawed out. Wonder where it's all going, this frozen water. It's not forming any, like, rivulets of water. And I'm not seeing much steam either. I'm seeing a little bit, but not enough. I mean, I'm overthinking it, certainly, but still. I know it's not that complicated. Nor does it need to be for this kind of game. I think I'm just thinking too realistically. Oh, we can go and make an upgrade, I think. Yeah, 600. And we're only 1 or 2 upgrades away from actually maxing it out at this point. So I think we've done quite well. Right, let's finally make a... Oh, did we actually grab everything from this side? I think we did. And I think we can start making progress along the main tunnel. Oh! Didn't even see this section. How do you get up there? Ooh. Now I want to know. Now that I've seen it. That's all I'm going to be able to think about. Probably shouldn't have just gone straight up and straight down. Okay, well, we might be able to get back to that later. That red area. So I'm just going to push on through here. Oh, actually, this is the area that needed the grappling hook anyway, so I wouldn't have got any further anyway had I just come straight here. Inventory is already full. I'm going to make what progress I can with the fuel I've got, so that I don't need to go back and refuel. Fuel's getting low. I'm getting stuck. Okay, note to self. Keep some fuel available so that you can get out easier. Clearly that was not easy. Also the inventory is full again already. Keep the exploration going. Oh, I'm out of fuel again. Maybe I need to get some dynamite. But let's first of all increase our inventory size. Ooh, so many items. Already full again. I'm just going to go back and sell it all. Straight away. Let's try some dynamite, shall we? See how this works. Just because I'm curious. Could have been better. Oh, actually, we've been kind of following the path up anyway. It seems. Excuse me. Which is no bad thing. So it seems like a lot of the things became invisible when I left. Inventory once again full. I think that's within the rock that I'm melting. Ooh, new area. Looks like a jumping puzzle. Let's get out of here. Sell our inventory of stuff, get warmed up again. Yeah, didn't feel like the dynamite was particularly worth it, to be honest. Inventory full again. Get as much of this melted with this fuel as we can, so that we can just come back later and hoover up the items. Okay, we've actually made it down to floor level. I'm going to leave that barrier there as an indicator of this is the end of the tunnel we're working towards. Okay, field done. Down we go. $375, I think it is, to get the next inventory upgrade. Yeah. Not too bothered about the warmth, because we're not having much trouble with that at the moment. Truth be told. It is primarily the inventory space. So I'm just going to push the snow back rather than climbing along the top to the other end first. I'm just going to push it from this end. And I want all the money for all the upgrades as quickly as possible. Because that's what I'm like. I could probably push through to new areas much quicker than this, but clearer. A bit obsessive about getting things cleared, to be honest. 200 quid, that one. Okay. Now we can push through the barrier that we left ourselves. Someone's clearly headbutted that one. Although I'm not sure why we need to go across these. I'm not sure that we do. Don't think it does anything. Strange. Might just be there to make you think something needs to be done. Oh, I just realised we are actually starting to feel the cold. So I think we do need to upgrade the warmth once we get back. If we make it in time... Ooh, we made it. Kind of. We did get the freeze thing. But we did kind of make it back. But either way, I am going to upgrade the warmth now. Twice. Whoa, is that 2,100 for the inventory? Wow. Was 300 for the fuel and 1,500 for the gun upgrade. I suppose technically it might be faster doing it like that than running along the bottom. It might just be a shortcut if you can manage it. Get rid of some of this. Oh, there's a flag line. follow? Probably to a new area. So I'm tempted to actually just follow that through and then deal with this later. Although, if we do that, it'll be probably a bit more awkward like it was with the first area to actually clear the top of the top of the rooms. If we do that. So... No. Gonna go back with the full inventory. Get some more fuel. And then take it from there. Still not enough to upgrade either, so there is that. It's a bit of a distance. Now I'm starting to understand why you'd maybe want the fuel tank, the refills for the fuel. Because it is a bit of a trek back and forth now. Inventory full. Ooh, we should be able to upgrade our fuel tank. You know, there's still a lot of bones to find. And we've only because we've only found one so far, but that's a pretty big mammoth. Ooh, this goes down. Quite sharply as well. I feel like this is going to be one that we need to grapple back up. More stuff than I can hold. What blood? Fuel's getting quite low. Slowed down a bit much. Okay, let's get to the next area as quick as we can, in the hopes that there's a new selling point or something. Because if there isn't, this is definitely going to start taking a lot longer to sort, selling all this stuff. Actually, we'll do one more inventory full. Not sure that helped. $375. Okay, so now we're starting to get into the thousands. The next one would probably be the warmth. Probably the next one we need to focus on. But we're going to follow that line straight through first. See what new things we can unlock. I'm not sure where the line has gone. Oh, this is a set of steps. Oh, here's the way through. Okay. There's a cart symbol. Okay, so we have to blow up this, which will give us access to some stuff. Treasure chest, more money. 100. Oh, dynamite, that's handy. I'm glad I looked there before heading back. Ooh. Oh, it's fast travel. Right. That's handy. Now we don't need to run all the way back and forth. Off we go. Okay, I'm a fan of that. And you know what? We are actually nearly all the way through anyway, so I'm going to finish clearing this out because we are so close. Plus, now that we can fast travel home from here, does make things a bit easier. I think that's the lot. With that, now we can just clear this. Ooh. Is that a trap door, or is that just the door from this thing that's been blown off or something? Oh, it's just the door for this. Another grappling hook. Cool. Let's travel home, sell some things, restore some fuel. And now we have a choice. We either go through the really cold bit and freeze, or we go through this bit. I'm inclined to go this bit until we can get some better thermal control. So I imagine there's probably something in here that is going to help us with that. Just at a guess. Inventory full. I suppose it's quick enough to get back now. I might as well just travel home. Sell everything. We seem to be getting more and more money for this stuff. Or we maybe just getting more valuable items generally. Not really sure how much anything's worth. It all just sells for an amount. It's going to be a lot of fast travel back and forth though. There's going to be another hidden room or something at the back of this. Inventory full. We're actually catching up to the cost very quickly now that we're in the new area. Also going to clear out the floor a bit more. Inventory full. We're actually almost at the point of being able to upgrade the gun again. Oh, a hole. Definitely need the bigger rucksack. Definitely don't have the money for it. I think that's the one we're going to save for, which I think is 2,500 quid. So we're going to try and get the bigger rucksack first, so that I don't have to go back as often. I think these little holes are false holes, as it were. Don't actually mean anything. Just interesting features to make you think, ooh, maybe I'm through to somewhere. When in reality, no, you're not. Oh, it is entirely inventory space that we are lacking right now. Everything else is fine. It is quite literally just how much stuff we can carry. Inventory full again. Really need to get that inventory upgrade. I may even go and check to make sure it is as much as I think it is to do the upgrade. $2,100, so we're pretty close actually. We're nearly there. One or two more inventory fulls will probably do the trick. Ooh, I hear a choral sound? Choral! Like choir choral is what I mean. Ah, it's a treasure chest. 150 money. Well, I mean that certainly helps with getting towards the inventory size. Inventory full though. sell everything, refill fuel, and then let's get that bigger rucksack, finally. Oop. Another 2,500 needed. Okay, we've got all the invisible ones from around the chest. Even with that, we filled that really quickly. I can see the chest, no, not the chest, the inventory filling becoming an annoyance. Just because of the amount of stuff we get. It's not a small amount, but it's also not worth a huge amount. So we're still on the cheap stuff, it seems. We don't seem to have improved in that regard. Still getting cheap rubbish stuff. Oh, a fairly large area this time. Oh, is this back round? Yeah, this is back round to where we were. Okay. Ooh. Pile of gold that we can't seem to pick up. No. Why? Why can't we pick up the gold? Surely it's worth something. Oh, lantern. Inventory full. So, let's finish off this left path. Even though we have uncovered a connection round, I do want to get one side finished. Because otherwise we'll get distracted. Inventory full again. Probably about 250-ish money would be my guess for that amount. 250-ish, 245 is close enough to 250-ish. I do want to go through the cave on the right, because it does have that wooden structure, which is quite enticing. Makes me think there's something there. I don't know if it's just me and the way I play, but I'm really not finding much in the way of artifacts. I'm also not quite sure how well the rendering for this will do for YouTube, so apologies if this is terrible quality. Ooh. This is somewhere I think I want to be. Turn you on. See if you melt anything for me. Bit of ice. Also, I think we've come out the other side of that wooden structure, so I think we can go... I think we can go ahead and try and remember some words. To the mammoth. I think we can go ahead and try to... I can't remember the words. Cut through on the right-hand side as well now. Through this bit. Something also tells me this will connect up to the right-hand side anyway. I kind of want to connect that up. Although maybe I just cut through for now and then resolve it later, because there may actually be some way of warming or selling in here. No, this is just a tiny little cut through. But I'm not fully sure why it's even here. Either way, I want to finish melting. Right, we're through to a new section. Let's just tidy up where we are. Fuel critical and inventory full. Good combination. We can get through there. This is just a quicker way back to the start. Let's go sell, let's go refill, and then before we do push on, let's clear out that way to the right. Ooh, we're so close to being able to get the upgraded gun. I think we do clear this lot out first before pushing much further forwards, because we can then get the upgraded gun. Yeah, one inventory full and we'll definitely be able to afford it. Upgraded gun, that is. Will make clearing even quicker. Inventory full. Yeah, we pushed round to here. Which is exactly where I thought it would end up. Like a decent path. Keep doing that. Keep almost trapping myself. Oh, it actually tells me down here how much the inventory's worth. Didn't realise that. On the bottom left underneath my rucksack, it tells me how much value is in it. 2,400. I could wait until we get to 2,400, but I'm going to upgrade the gun. Which is now actually fully upgraded. Which is surprising, to be quite honest. Yeah, how quickly we've managed to upgrade that. Considering it's the main item in the game. I'd have expected more time to fully upgrade it. But I mean, I'm not exactly complaining. I'm just surprised. So there's some ice in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Let's take the ice cube out. Let me out of here. This is why you always explore. Because you find bits and pieces. What's this? A hard hat. Place it on a pedestal. Okay. Didn't... Oh, it placed hard hat up here. What did that do? Not sure that did anything. All this mystical magical stuff. And then a hard hat. Bit unusual. Full inventory. Okay, we definitely need to push for the inventory upgrade next. Let's go back. Sell this stuff. I'm going to buy another spare fuel tank just in case. And maybe a dynamite just in case. Just in case we find another area that we need to blow up to unlock, like we did for this. For the minecart area. The reason I'm zigzagging is because there are sometimes invisible bits that you can't otherwise pick up, you can't otherwise see. I have a feeling this is actually a dead end now. Yep. But we did at least explore it. Which means we don't need to come back to that bit. We can just go straight through now to this. I need to try and climb. Full inventory. I wish there was a selling point here where we were. You said we didn't have to quite go so far forwards and back. And a new resource. Hopefully it's worth a lot. And another new resource. And another one. It is worth more. Because we're already at 350. Which means by the time we're full, we're going to be worth a lot more money. 648. That is worth more than we have been previously. Should help us get to the upgrades much sooner. Another couple of inventories like that and we should be able to get the inventory upgraded. Oh, a couple of things must have fallen down. Oh, a gap. Gap through. Yeah, I think it's going to take us another, at least another inventory full to be able to get to the upgraded inventory. Also, still haven't been down that other corridor with the blizzardy stuff. Oh, that was 700. No, I think we need more than this, so One more should do it, though. Ooh. Yeah, because there's this path. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't want to be in there. Through. Inventory full. Okay, now we can upgrade the inventory again, I think. And since the inventory is the reason we have to go back and forth so much, that's the one we're going to upgrade. I mean, we could probably upgrade the fuel, but the fuel really isn't the problem. Yeah, 200, 2,400, 2,700 next. Yeah, we don't need the fuel. That's not where our issue lies. So I might just melt all of this now that we know that it's stairs to get up. Anyway. And we've cleared out to the roof as well, is the main thing. Just makes the whole travel that bit easier. Also halfway through and already at 500 quid. It's not bad. Although we might have just got lucky with a few more expensive items than usual. Oh, what's down here? This is... ooh. Tesla. Oh, it's for charging that thing, is it? Okay. I'll get a chest from that. Ooh. And that does... opened this area. Oh, a new vending machine. Huzzah. Okay, that doesn't touch that. 700. I'm kind of tempted to actually go back, because there was an area back towards the start that needed a Tesla-y. One of these Tesla thingies. So I'm tempted to go through that, but I'm going to finish the area that we're working on first. This is why, because I've just found another artifact. Or rather, I will have found another artifact once I dig down to it. Just getting the ceiling. Oh, it's a treasure. Treasure chest. 250 quid. It's annoying, it's fallen down the side. And I can't get it. Oh no, the inventory's full, that's why. But we can go down here. To sell. So that was 700 and odd quid. That was pretty good. Whee! Another thing. An actual ice block, so we're going to have to go back to the stove with this one. If we can get out. Yeah, it is starting to get a bit of a trek this way. With 804 money as well, we should be able to upgrade the inventory yet again. What are you? Stove part. Upgrade stove. But what do you do? What does upgrading the stove do? When it gave us 600 quid, but what does that mean? Let's get the inventory upgraded though. So I'll fill the fuel. Yet another artifact. Or treasure chest or something. Treasure chest. Inventory is full. Let's get a lot of it melted. This inventory is going to be worth over 1,000. Take the money. 250. I mean, could be better, could be worse. We'll stay here. Because it's a bit of a long trek going the other way. We'll stay down here. Just sell and refuel. I mean, there's so much loose stuff on the top now of this pile. It's quite impressive. Nope, we don't need to go that way. We can sell it here. $1,500. Not bad. I think we're going to finish clearing out that cavern before we go back to upgrade, though. In the hopes that we can upgrade our inventory multiple times before having to go back again. So if we can get the money to do for it now, that's going to be a good thing. Inventory full. Another 1,250. Really is a good thing that refueling doesn't cost anything. Otherwise I would probably lose. $5,000 though. Maybe now that we have the Tesla gun, we can upgrade the Tesla gun as well. Although I have no idea why we'd need to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I'm stuck. There we go. Okay, now that we're starting to get to the bottom of the pile, I may start to just fill my inventory, then go and sell immediately rather than clearing out any more. Just so it's a bit easier to find the items that have fallen. Because we'll be picking them up as we're going rather than having to go and find them afterwards. Inventory full. $6,500. Not a bad amount. Sure, there was one on this back bit that, yeah, this is what I mean. If you don't pick it up at the time, you can very easily miss it, because it just seems to disappear. So that there's probably a couple of bits in here that I have missed. But, I mean, it's probably fine. We've got the majority of it. And I imagine the game isn't designed so that you have to get every single little tiny piece in order to progress. Okie dokie. Next steps. Okay, we can sort of get through. I think we go back. We go and activate anything that requires the Tesla gun. Do those areas next. So I'm going to have a bit of a wander See if we can find anywhere that needs Tesla gun, because I can't actually remember. Actually, no, we'll go all the way back first. Sell, refill, because I know there's that one. But I want to do the upgrade to the inventory first. And then... we can upgrade the Tesla. Oh, the Tesla is for this type. Oh, okay. Not making much money off that, but we are at least right next to the start. We probably do want to get this upgraded pretty quickly, because this is really slow. I mean, either way, we did want the inventory upgraded, so I'm not too worried. It's just going to take us a little while to get money again. Now that we've cleared out that giant hall and spent all of the money on inventory space rather than upgrading the next gun. Yeah, this is going to take a while. So, what I might do is actually leave things there for today. But I will say I have quite enjoyed this game. And could be tempted to make another video continuing this playthrough. So, if I get even one comment saying that they would like to see more, I will play some more of this and upload another video of it. So be sure to let me know. Other than that, I will say thank you very much for joining today. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon or night, no matter what time of day it is. I hope you all have a wonderful one of it. And we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.